Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary with self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now. 248-910-3537.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, want a show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind morning show.
Oh yeah, wake your ass up. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We do this every Monday through Friday. Of course, this is what we do. So today, this is what we do. Anyway, long story, never mind. But I would say this. Today we had Cam is definitely in the building, finally, on time. And Jay Cherise is here.
What up?
I'm just saying, respectfully speaking, was real cool yesterday.
We had fun.
I watched it for 2 minutes.
Shut up.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Little punk.
I just saw Cam in the movie.
I've been seeing Cam in the movie.
Well, I just saw Cam.
Which one?
She don't know. She was high. Listen,
I want to say no.
Hold on, wait a minute.
If I'm correct, it's Dirty in the D.
Oh, Dirty D. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You wrote that down.
What
she said? She said Dirty in the D.
Right, Dirty in the D.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lisa Brown. Thank you for casting me for the Dirty D.
Yeah, shout out to Dirty.
When she came and I said, that's Cam.
I've been trying to get Lisa Brown on the show, but we'll talk about that later.
And it was believable, Cam.
Okay, thank you.
It was very believable.
How was it believable? That. You know you were watching the movie. Anyway,
she believed my character. So
I'm not paying attention to this nigga.
Not at all.
There you go.
Yeah.
Quit using the N-word, please. Thank you. I'm not that.
Ninjas.
I am the mediapreneur. Thank you.
You know what nigga mean, right?
Author of the new book, Quit Being Scared.
And it is a good
congratulations.
book. And also, he's also the author of the business Bible. What is it called again?
The Book of Carter.
That's a great book.
Yeah,
I've read that several times.
I'm republishing that book right now. I got a new cover for it and everything.
The Book of Carter?
Yeah, the Book of Carter is dope.
But Quit Being Scared is good.
Quit Being Scared, definitely. My new one is called Freedom Now That You're Not Scared. And that's the part 2, to Quit Being Scared. But that's going to come out later once I think I'm
he pump it up.
What's that? Oh, her phone loud.
Pump it up.
I didn't want to do that.
Boy.
Let me check.
That's why I whispered it. Because I didn't want to do that.
Can't get phone on.
But he always do that.
Yeah.
He just always got to try to put somebody on blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
His be mid-show, so that's why it ain't as bad.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning,
Yamina.
Good morning, Yamina.
Thank you for reminding me. I cut
Cal.
off my phone.
Hey, Just Listen.
Hey, listen, y'all. Today, what's it? So, yeah. Today,
That's what happens when you get old and you lose your train of thought. You try to play it off.
You think that's something? Wait till you gotta go to the bathroom.
You know what?
When that bell ring, I come back with camouflage pants on.
I gotta get there.
That's nasty, but I'm funny.
That's funny. Like,
That was funny.
man, I thought you got camouflage pants.
Like you had on blue jeans with now they got brown spots. Brown spots.
Something is wrong.
Something was definitely wrong.
And then you'd be like, Miles, are you trying to tell us something?
Yes, I didn't poop on myself, thank God. Anyway, so today we're gonna have some fun, but before we get started, we're just gonna go ahead straight to the news.
Straight to the good news.
The good news. With Jay. Good news.
Sharice.
Good news.
All right. Come cut it up, DJ. Jay. Go, Jay. It's your birthday. Go, Jay.
Nope, it was Friday.
What's the news? She can still, her life is her birthday.
But
you are not the birthday.
Right.
Okay.
The hell?
Hey, I got
Not the birthday.
Not the birthday.
I got the cream.
So,
You still
we
not
not
the
doing
birthday.
this. Here we go,
Okay,
y'all.
Jay, tell us what's going on.
What's going on? We got some real quick stories. We got the state rep Donovan McKinney has won the Democratic primary for Michigan's 13th congressional district.
All right, go ahead.
Looking
defeated.
like a chunky Kwame.
Yeah, he defeated the U.S. Rep Sharia Dandor.
Dandador.
So that was great. That's what's up to you.
I don't know him.
I'm not knowing you either.
I don't know him. I'm gonna say this though.
They gave him a bold picture.
They did. No,
So I did look him up, and he's done some amazing things. And I said, oh, okay, that's what's up. I'll report.
But
it.
I did like Cherie though, because one thing I can say, I will go to different events. I always see Cherie Thandador. This one right here, I've never seen.
You
him.
never seen him?
He just popped up like, hey, I got a beard and a family, and I'm a politician.
Hey, look,
I've never heard.
Yeah.
of
But that matters when the politician has a family. That matters.
Yeah.
For marketing reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why it does. That's why I think Obama did so well.
And I think Cherie would have did well if he wouldn't have kept changing his hair color.
Now, Cherie, the hair itself needed to go.
Girl, when he walked up to me, I was so weird, and I had seen him the year before. His hair was, browner or whatever, and he had the red with the eyebrows. I got scared. I was like,
See, I'm not really sure.
Not sure what I'm looking at.
He looked like, no pun intended, like a caricature. I didn't know. I was like, is it really you? And he had makeup on and stuff. And I think that's probably what kind of threw a lot of people off, because he kept changing his look. He couldn't decide if he wanted to be a redhead or. I'm just glad he didn't go blind, because he would have
too much.
Yeah.
He rich already, so he didn't care. That was his whole thing.
So why would he want to be a politician if he's rich?
That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, he's really wealthy. I mean, he got some bread. Matter of fact, that was the first politician that came to podcasting and done 400 for the morning show. Like here you go. Thank you for having me.
Okay, we need to have him back then.
Okay,
that's real.
He gone now.
Cherie,
hey, he can come back and
the dog.
trust and believe he had a plan B.
We just want him on the show just to say, how does it feel
to lose?
That part.
Hey, trust me. He had a plan B. He had a plan B. C, D, E, F, and G.
Yeah, he was another one of those. That was, I I'm about to be, y'all might not like me after this, but y'all, that was Kamala's cousin. Because you know that he is an Indian man, and Kamala also was a
Girl, ain't no goddamn Kamala cousin.
Yes, it was.
No, it was.
She was the Trojan horse trying to infiltrate, talking about I'm a ski week. And but she really was.
Came up here making up stuff.
No, it's not. No,
She
I'm
said she
not.
making
But it's
up
entertaining.
It is. And isn't that what we're here for?
That is what we're here for.
No, I'm not trying to entertain nothing.
Ain't nobody studying you.
Well,
But go
I
ahead.
hope y'all ready for this.
Tell us some more news.
Okay.
Trump calls Wayne County one of the America's most corrupt voting areas after Abdul primary win.
I don't know why he mad about. First of all, Dearborn is, you know.
Okay.
See what happened years ago. Dearborn, they didn't want to let black people in. So what happened is when the Arab people started coming over, they look like they're Caucasian. So he thought, oh, okay, we got all these, you know, really. These foreigners that got money, but you didn't know, honey, it was the Trojan horse, honey. They came in and they took over. So now that they are here, and I love them, they're my people.
Yeah,
Allah,
Allah, Allah.
But seriously, Alhamdulillah. I love them. I mean, I grew up with them. They cool people. They are all about family and everything. And I just hate that they tried to give him a smear campaign, you know, and not the people not gonna go vote for him if he not what he say he is, regardless. So I think that he
yes, they would. They did it for Trump.
Yeah. Well, President Donald Trump criticized Wayne County and Detroit following Michigan's Democrat U.S. Senate primary, calling the county one of the most corrupt voting areas in the United States, if not the world. Trump claimed without evidence that more votes were cast than there were voters. Abdul won the Democratic nomination and will face Republican Mike Rogers in November. Trump urged voters to support Rogers and wrote, "Get ready for another rigged election."
I'm gonna say this. I had some friends who were not, their machines were broke. They were over in the area. They live off in the retirement area. They went to go vote and their machines were broke. So it ain't no corrupt nothing. The machine should not be broke at this point. You only use them once a year, once every so many years, or what have you. And people's machines were broke. So that's the corruption, is they were not allowed to vote. So if a whole group of people were not allowed to vote, then it's still corruption.
They did that to me, and I actually was on the news for it. They did that to me and a bunch of voters at Bow Elementary when it was time for us to vote for the president vote. I mean, election, let me tell y'all, when I say we cut up so bad, we called news stations, they wanted us to leave our ballot and that they will put it in later. I said, I ain't going nowhere until this ballot is counted in front of me. Not going nowhere.
For what presidency, though? For which presidency?
It was the Trump versus Kamala Harris.
Oh. Well,
and I was not leaving. Listen, it was a lot of us. We stood strong.
Anybody should know that Kamala was not going to win, though.
Yeah.
I don't care what.
The way they threw her in there, that she wouldn't go in because
at the end of the day, I just wanted my voice heard and my vote to count. So.
Do you feel like if she would have had the full time that she would have had a chance?
No.
I don't think that the world is not ready for a woman to run it.
President.
It's not.
Why do you guys think so?
For me, she didn't give the people enough information. It's like when you run, people need to know who you are. We didn't know who she was, and I say that, you know, the only thing I knew is you went to a HBC school, you worked at McDonald's to try to connect with the American people, and that you was thoughting at one time with Montel Jordan and some other men that you were going around Hollywood with. That's all I knew.
Well, she's the vice president of the United States. However, most people don't. No one don't look when it's not time, and that's crazy. No one do research on people. Period. They just gonna go with the most hypeness of the vote of the commercial.
This is why I urge voters to know who you're voting for. So I knew a lot about Harris, and I believed in what she spoke. I still believe in what she spoke. However, it's a boys' club. It's a boys' club.
Okay.
They just let the first black one in.
Yeah, because
it's
I
still
think-
a boys' club. They're not ready for a woman, so she was not going to win, even if she had the whole entire time.
They only
no
still
matter
let,
what information was out
They only still
there.
let a black one in that had a white mother. I mean, I'm just being real. I was just doing. They were just doing this thing about Hollywood. That this off subject, but it was about Hollywood and how every major black actor is not a black actor from America. They never pick people from here. They got to be Panamanian and African, of descent, but they're not from here.
They're from Britain.
They're from Britain. They're from the islands. They started with Harry Belafonte and all Cicely Tyson. They're all from the islands. We are not accepted in our own country. We are black. We're not African Americans. We are just Americans that are black. And they won't accept us in our country no matter what we do. Even all these years later, we still are getting discriminated against.
Well, I knew she wasn't going to win because if Hillary Clinton couldn't win, she definitely didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, because she had the other
I
vote.
think her tactic, that's why I thought that she was going to win, because of the people that she was pulling. Like when she would do the different events and things like that, it really seemed like people were backing her and supporting her. So that is why
Didn't she lie about getting Beyonce and she didn't?
I don't know. She may have.
No, Beyonce and Jay-Z backed out.
And then I thought because she was more so kind of bringing artists and celebrities in to kind of be more personable, I thought that would more so draw people in.
Yeah, but it was crazy that she wanted to be, to me, this is my opinion, more personable when it came closer to vote. I just felt like she should, if she would have done more things over her career.
When she was the vice president.
Yeah, she didn't do anything. And it was just like she did whatever she did, but she didn't do anything catered to us. And then all of a sudden, I'm black, y'all, and that's a fact, y'all. And then, hey, y'all, hey. When it's time for the vote, where was the hey when you was the vice president?
Mike, you might be right. I might be the second black president.
But the vice president, you don't really see them that much. Like, you only see them in cases where the president can't
that's what I had a problem with. Like, come on,
you won't see her.
Y'all in the middle of my news, Dorian. If it's you, you're going to wait.
And y'all gotta remember, we already had 6 black presidents. Y'all just gotta remember that.
Well, let's do the last story.
Okay, no, we gotta call her.
I told him he gonna wait because I know that's Dorian. Because he always call in the middle of my news.
You gonna have more airtime. Go ahead, Dorian.
I was gonna say, let's not live revisionist history. Understand politics. Get primary her. That's the Democrats' fault. Biden was running for president up until last month, a year ago. 2 years ago. You got to think about that.
No, yeah, very true.
And this has happened before. This has actually happened before. This happened in '68. That's how Nixon became president. Because LBJ decided at the last minute he didn't want to run.
Yeah, he didn't want to run.
And the younger people wanted Eugene McCarthy. He ended up, and the Democrats, nominating Humphreys. And they split the party up. Same is the situation we're having currently, because you got people that are established Democrats who just want to work around the edges and don't change nothing.
Yeah.
And then you got Mondani, you got El Said and AOC and Bernie trying to be like, no, we want health care for everybody. We need a wage bill of rights. You know what I'm saying? Stop spending money. We got to get the business people out of politics.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And so that's how that woman didn't win, because this country, like I said in the comments, is more sexist. If she would have had more time, I didn't think she was suitable to be, because most vice presidents hardly ever get elected president. The only other vice president we've ever had that became elected as a president was George Bush the first.
Yeah.
History is always important, folks.
I tell people that all the time.
And they just threw her in the race at the last minute, like, okay, we're just gonna throw her in there real quick.
Yeah.
But you can't blame her.
No, I'm not blaming her. I just
you can't think that she wasn't. But see, she probably wasn't. In my opinion, Bernie should have ran. They ran up Hillary Clinton because they're afraid of socialism.
Yeah.
They're afraid of people actually saying, "Listen, we deal with socialism every day. Every time you flush the toilet." Every time you ride down the street, you got street lights on. You ride down the street, you have a sidewalk. That's socialism. That's all.
Right.
And people don't want, and y'all don't believe in we should have health care, the richest nation in the world. We're spending money over there. Every other country we help out, they have free health care. We don't.
Sure do.
Yeah.
We blow them up and then send them millions of dollars. Yay.
Send them millions of dollars, but they won't help you. Like Cam saying, look, We just black Americans. They won't help you. They won't help poor white Americans. And that's why white Americans tend to vote against their own interest because they so hate us and they hate women. So here we are. That's all. I just want to make that correction just as we talk about that.
Totally agree.
Thank you, Dorian.
Calling in, I had to let Jay just calm down for a minute because Dorian was on the phone. Hey. Okay.
Go ahead, Jay. My bad, baby girl.
I'm like, you know I can't stand when you do that.
And now we are back to Jay Charisse with the Janews.
Well, here we go.
Jay
Detroit
Janews.
Lions hire Richard Haddad as new team president and CEO.
Okay.
Yes.
He look like he got a little flavor. He look like he going, hey.
The Detroit Lions have hired Richard Haddad as their next team president and CEO following the retirement of former president Rod Wood back in February of this year. Haddad is a Michigan native, has for the last 14 years served as the chief operating officer for the Detroit Pistons.
Okay, he look like he got flavor.
Okay.
I know she don't.
I love seasoning.
The Fords never could dress.
Yeah.
They are the worst dressers with multi-millions and billions of dollars.
Well, he's going to continue in
She
that
looks
role
terrible.
For the Pistons
She looks
until
like-
the Lions start, which is going to be earlier in September.
See, he was looking like, hey.
Yeah, where he will
And she was like,
resume. He will assume oversight of all football and business operations in the organization.
I guess he's
Hey, Sean.
he's a CEO. Okay.
And he in charge. And he let you know when he had that jacket on and that facial expression. He like, hey.
And she like, oh.
So if you guys want to read the full statement of his hiring, that can be found at WXYZ.com, where you would just look up the Detroit Lions and it will come up. Our very last thing is today is Thursday, August 6th.
Is it?
It will be 90 degrees today with sprinkles of rain and cloud. Friday is going to be 91 with also sprinkles and clouds, as well as Saturday 93. Sunday is just going to be cloudy, 86. Monday, Tuesday is both sprinkles again, 86 and 90, and Wednesday we are cloudy at 84. But because of this rain, along with the heat here in Michiganders, we all know it's going to be humid. Stay hydrated. Check on your elders.
Yes.
Make sure y'all safe out there.
They need to check on me. They got the money.
Jay with the news.
You are stupid.
They do. We
You are
can
stupid.
check the Fords Lions off.
Stupid.
Thanks, Miles. Sorry about that. Yep.
Absolutely. And we can also, just
Hi,
for y'all to
Omar
remember,
Najar.
if you cannot afford tickets
He said
to
that was
Ford
not her dad,
Field,
that was Raul.
you can afford
Yeah,
tickets possibly
take
to go
Omar.
to Cosmo. Cosmo.
What is Cosmo?
COSMO.
What is that?
That is the new 3D theater that they built downtown that's going to make you feel like
It's
you
expensive.
are immersed in the game. I saw a preview. They did a preview party.
I saw
and
it too.
it was
It's
dope.
beautiful, but it's gonna cost you. The cost of it is just as much as a ticket.
She
to
said
Ford
that. She
Field.
said the cost.
So no, the cost, because I love the fact that they did that, but it's like, can y'all make stuff that a little bit more
affordable?
Yeah, but they don't want to do that. Everybody want to get to the money. I'm not gonna, you buying a ticket to go sit somewhere, which is nice.
Yeah.
But we gotta call him. Who is
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the end of the news?
Dorian, yeah, I said,
she
and that's
said-
Jay
she
with the
said
news.
that's Jay with the news. He can't
Hey,
hear.
man.
He can't hear.
Say, man.
Say, what up, man? What up? No, wait. What up, bro, man? No, I'm just playing. You're not about that. I'm joking.
Good morning, Cam.
Good morning.
You know I love your voice, Cam.
Thank you. I love your voice.
But,
Red flag.
Miles, if they see us around, Miles, now we can't go around Ford Field, because of Miles.
They bad dressers, man. Now that blazer she had on may cost $2,900.
No shade, no
See,
tea.
Dorian said the same thing. It's super expensive. It's not fair. Make it affordable.
And Jay, the place called Cosm.
Thank you.
Right, because Jay be messing up.
Cosmo.
She be talking like she from down south for real. She be like Cosmo.
And guess what?
We're gonna try to keep them on the sponsorship list.
Everybody would have thought it was just something new if we'd have just went with it. But no, thank you. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that.
We're gonna try to keep them on the sponsorship list, but the lines is crossed off.
I'm sorry about that.
Definitely.
You said Cosm?
Cosm.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no problem. He said wear condoms. That's what he said, condoms.
Shut up. I'm definitely reaching out. I've already reached out to them already to see if we can get some sponsorship. Also for my press pass. So
okay,
your press passes because other people need a press pass too.
Say plural.
So how safe are we? We're not safe at all.
What do you mean?
America.
Do you guys feel safe when y'all walk out of y'all door every day?
I do.
Yes.
You know why? Because I know who holds my future, and I know God gonna protect me.
Praise Him.
So I don't worry about nothing.
Yeah.
If my job, I think I know when my job that He puts me here for is going to be done. He may have a totally different end date. So the day I leave here, trust me, I'm getting a pat on my back and a hug to say, job well done.
Will you spell my name right, Mike? Thank you very much. It's MILDS.
Caller, you're on the air here.
What up, though? Good morning.
What up,
Good morning,
G.
Hey, I got another correction for y'all.
Oh.
Y'all was butchering the hell out that man's name.
That was her.
That man's name is Shree, not Cherie, like a female. It's Shree.
I might have said Cherie.
You know what?
It is Shree.
Tanadar. Shree Tanadar.
But can you agree with me about the hair though?
I was wondering
the
who
hair
was.
My next comment was ignorant because that motherfucker look like a Fraggle Rock.
That's what it look like.
Don't you look like a character from Fraggle Rock or the Muppets?
Yeah.
That's what I said when I saw the person. He scared me. I was like, okay. And he little too.
Yes, he is short.
I need DNA before I vote for this dude, man. I'm not voting for no damn alien. What's going on?
A
Swedish meatball.
Hey, man, I remember when he first came on the scene, like probably almost 10 years ago, and he had this commercial. That motherfucker, I'm sweet Tanada. And I was like, what the hell? I'm like, bro, they got a Fraggle Rock running on the street.
And the bad part, he won.
Yeah, he did win.
He did win. And held it down for a minute. Held it down for a minute too. So
like he was for the people. He actually showed up. To Kim's point, he was in the places.
He was.
I'll be honest with you. Y'all got to remember, he's rich already, so he didn't have nothing.
He had nothing else to do.
Yeah, he had nothing else to do.
Yeah. So without the proper campaigning, you don't think you can win?
No.
All I know is Shaquita, Shaquan, wherever you are, go get Cherie because Cherie ain't got no wife.
Shit. Oh, he don't.
You know,
I don't think he like wives.
I think dollars and marketing really is a big part of their of them running.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Last thing, right quick, because y'all never let nobody get their call in.
Oh, sorry.
Goddamn.
That's true.
Hey, ain't old girl a Ford and a Firestone?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She
is double caked up with ugly clothes on. Ain't that
she's double caked up with ugly clothes.
And she was like this. She was like she had that look like I'm like, what the okay.
Black people can't talk because we buy some ugly shit just because it's Gucci, Louis, it costs a lot of money.
I don't know. Our dress up gonna always be different than they dress up. Their dress up is khaki. Our suit and jacket match. The pants and the jacket match.
That blouse, that blazer she had on probably cost about everybody rent in here put together or mortgage, whatever.
That don't mean everything should be sold.
It may not have. She might have got it out her grandmother's closet because you know they be cheap. They pass stuff down from generation. Your grandmother
had to re-show the picture, so I got to look back at this.
With them, they could dress how they want to and buy what they want to because they ain't got nothing to prove. Everybody know everybody know the net worth, so she could go and shop in Walmart, and everybody's still gonna want to wear. All her circles still gonna want to wear what she wear.
But you see,
where
what
you
she
get that from?
She has on a black. She just had on a black outfit, and they just probably threw the blazer on. Like, you got to have a blazer on because she don't care.
Yeah,
I think that most people with
she
means.
don't get no damn.
I think that most people with means don't.
She don't give no damn. That's funny.
That most people with
I want to
means.
say that. I'm trying to keep the sponsors right.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Thank you, G.
All right, y'all. I'm out, man. Y'all have a good morning.
Thank you, G, too.
Cause I don't care anymore. Cause like when I was younger, I used to care about all that dressing up and stuff. If you cute, wear it.
Yeah.
If it fits your body, wear it. I hate seeing people with name brand stuff on. The shirt is too small. The fit is too tight because they trying to squeeze into a name brand. Wear clothes to fit. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
And that covers.
Yeah, that make you look neat.
That, yes.
Girl, and you talking about covers. Girls, this girl came in to where I work. She had on a belly top, some short shorts, but she looked like she was 9 months pregnant. Not trying, and she was not. And she was like 60, and I'm looking at her like, lady.
That's crazy.
That is the alarm. And it was just
that is
but
really
the only
crazy.
thing that pissed me off, you can wear whatever you want to wear, but I don't want to see it. She hurt my eyes because I didn't want to, you know, once you see something you can't unsee it. It was like, oh,
absolutely.
God, I don't want to look. But just be modest with your apparel and wear what's appropriate. If you want to wear that around your house, around your yard, that's cool, but don't hurt everybody else's eyes.
That part. And then when you be getting the stares, you can't be mad, or then they be the one that want to hop on.
Let me tell you who I
be
blame.
mad or be upset.
For the women looking the way that they look right now, I blame the men. And for the men to look the way they look, I blame the women. I'm not wearing it because nobody ain't told me I look good in it. They're wearing it because someone has given them attention. Looking, trust me, I'm bold enough. I ask these women.
Some people be feeling like attention.
People
is
like that,
good, and it can be bad attention.
Some people be feeling like they want to wear what they want to wear, and their man will tell them, "You not wearing that." She be like, "I am wearing it." And if she the one holding that bank card, he gonna be like, "Girl, baby, you look good." If he taking care of it, she taking care of it.
Again, somebody has told them that they look good.
Wear what you want to wear. You wear what you want to wear, baby. You have me that
because
ATM
I'm still ready to bust women's upside their heads for the damn putting men in and telling men in skinny jeans they look good. The hell.
And some young girls.
They still girls.
Because skinny jeans, when I see a man in skinny jeans, he don't have no balls. Because it can't breathe. Don't y'all stuff need to breathe?
And I
don't need to breathe.
I want to say this. Someone told me that men think that they can't give women yeast infections with them tight ass pants with their balls not breathing. Yes, they can. And I said, That is a thought.
So you wouldn't say.
Caller, you're on the air.
That's a retarded ass thought. I'm sorry about the sponsors.
I didn't say it was my thought.
That is a mentally challenged ass thought. And number two, no, it's the women that encourage that with the women, because y'all be telling y'all girls they look good, some shit y'all know they don't.
Some women. You ain't going to work.
A man not gonna tell you look good if you don't look good in it. He will say, "Damn, you got a fat ass." Yeah. But even with me and you, right? How many times do you ask me how something look on you, and I tell you take that shit off?
Hey, you brought this up, Jay. Nobody else. It's your fault.
But you was wearing that around your girls before you came with me. So come on, now. Don't give me that bull.
That part.
I guess at the end of the
girls
day,
let you dress like that your whole life, and they never tell you nothing.
That part. And you sitting up there looking like an Oompa Loompa.
In my head, it just didn't look good to you. But I'm not wearing it because my girl thought it looked good. I'm wearing it because I got attention in what I was wearing. It just didn't look good to you.
A woman go get attention in anything she wears because we don't care.
Just like you dressed. If it still looked good to you, then you would still wear it. You don't dress like you used to dress no more.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. Thank you, G.
Yeah, thank you, G. Hang up.
Get together. I'm sorry.
I heard a check. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I did too.
Just the
That's why I shut the hell up.
But with that being said, what G said, I just want to say, when my son was a little boy and I would see little girls walking past him with really tight pants on, I would tell him, don't ever talk to a girl to wear tight clothes because she'll give you a yeast infection, and she got a yeast infection. And that was totally wrong. But I say all that to allude to that. Today we are talking about what?
Yes.
Wise tales.
Were you a believer? I believe that I damaged my son because he would talk to girls that wore tight clothes. He'd be like, she's a whore. I'd be like, yes. But he was smaller. But that wasn't right. So, son, wherever you are, if you hear this, it was a bit of truth. But it wasn't totally true because everybody that wore tight pants won't get a yeast infection because girls wear leggings all the time now.
Well, and that could be
and
worse.
they're cotton.
You can smell,
I was never
you can
a
smell
believer.
it through their pants. No, it's ridiculous.
Never. I was
that's crazy
never
work.
a believer of wise tales.
Really?
Never.
But how did you know? Because when you were a little kid,
them.
you didn't know. You didn't know if they were telling you the truth.
They all sound right.
Hold
they
on.
all
No,
sound
none
real.
of them sounded right to me. That's how I knew. I said, this doesn't make
Jay, you
sense.
just like this
She the old
disagree
enough
with people.
soul.
You're
Shut
telling me if I don't wear shoes, my feet
Your
are
feet
going
gonna
to grow.
and they do.
They
do. That's why I said they true. I tested the
My
theory.
daughters have been the same
tested the
size
theory.
shoes since they were in their teens. They shoe.
Do they
had-
wear house shoes?
No, for you know how you had to. I popped my kids. My kids got popped. I was trying not to say beat, but they got a little pop or got yelled at because they never would keep house shoes on. So no.
Yeah, because I didn't like them.
And it
either,
didn't
but I
make
would
sense to me
always
when I was a
wear
kid.
that.
When my sister was a baby, she had an Indian doctor. Her name was Dr. Chandra, and what she said in their right, but in their country, they did not allow the children to wear shoes. They didn't wear shoes till they got to a certain age, and she said, that's something America does. We put your shoes on, put your shoes on, put your shoes on with those hard ass bottoms. But sometimes those shoes with the hard bottoms will mess up your kids' feet. So we just got to be careful. They say, you need to wear them to be stable. But
yeah, that's what they said. The stride rights or the walking shoes.
So that was an old wives' tale that you needed to get a pair of stride rights when your baby turned 1, and it kept them in business for a very long time and made them a lot of money.
Yeah.
Don't take a shower and go outside. You're going to catch a cold.
You will, though.
You will not catch a cold.
But no, it's a thing.
The doctors will tell you.
Your pores are open.
The only thing
and you're more
that you
susceptible to germs and getting things and catching things. And your pores are
You
open.
do know that the hospital stays cold, right?
Yes.
You want to know why it stays cold?
To kill germs. But it does not mean that you will not catch a cold if you go outside with wet hair.
Your
and I
pores
say
are
that
open.
because my mother told me that. And I did go outside with wet hair and I
got the
caught a cold.
sniffling, got
I
to
have
have
been doing it just because they said I couldn't.
I was gonna say, the sneezes don't come first.
And I never caught a cold.
Jay is a damn alien, so she doesn't matter. Okay.
Well, another one for me was sitting in front of the TV. If you do, then your eyes will be bad.
If you watch TV without the lights on in the dark,
yes,
your
that's
eyes are gonna be bad. My eyes are bad because all y'all wear glasses. There's no one in my family that does not wear glasses. So you think it's genetic? I was the last person to finally give in to glasses.
You heard,
all my family has glasses on their face.
So that's just
With
genetics.
contact.
Well, that's
Thank you.
genetics.
Yeah.
But they made me believe I always had to turn that light on.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you believe that swallowing your chewing gum, your gum will stay in your stomach for 7 years?
Yes, I believe that. And that's true.
No.
That's true.
What is wrong with y'all?
That's true.
I'm sitting back looking at someone.
No, but that's what my teacher told us in school. And I think it was so that we wouldn't chew gum.
So that you wouldn't swallow it and get...
Or chew it, in period.
So
but I think that that's true because when you swallow your gum, it's like it just sit in your throat and then it's just like it travels.
It says here that is false
It
because
takes a
it
little
passes
bit.
through your system normally. So that is a old wife.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Have you ever watched the Mythbusters?
I've heard of it.
One of their favorite things was to bust all the wise tales that they had been told since they were kids. What was another one? If you keep putting all that salt on your food, you gonna have high blood pressure. I used to ask him, first of all,
No,
why
that's
are you?
true.
I said the tongue is powerful. Why are you wishing it on?
But that is true. That is true that when you reach a certain age, if you have too much salt on your food, you will get high blood pressure. So that part is true. So that's why I said
I want y'all to know, from somebody who has high blood pressure, my doctor
I
said
don't know, Tinker.
your high blood
That's
pressure
true.
is from your sodium. If you actually look at the sodium on
What do you think
from
salt is?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Really?
If you look at your table salt and see the percentage of sodium versus that doggone bag of chips, it's a huge.
Yeah, I think she just ain't want us chewing the gum for real.
But I'm gonna say this: my mother is my mom and a nurse, and you do have to be careful how much salt you use.
You have to be careful.
And salt is in foods. It's not just the salt that you're sprinkling on your food. It's salt in foods.
No, yeah.
All foods have a certain sodium
intake. Yeah.
Yeah, they have certain milligrams and stuff of sodium. So you have to check your food, because if you have too much salt, you will blow up, and you will swell up, and you will get high blood pressure.
Tinker said
that's true.
He was told if you eat cootie cat, it will help your beard grow.
It did.
That's what it's true.
I thought if you rubbed it in it, it
It's
would
true.
make your beard grow.
It's like a moisturizer.
It's a moisturizer because if she's clean.
It's so funny because Miss Shay Cherie's cracking up. I'm trying to be so serious because it's true.
I know nigga who can't even grow facial hair. That's all he do.
But I do remember they telling you if you crack your knuckles that you will get
My granddad told me that.
arthritis.
Oh, see, I wasn't told arthritis. I was told if I crack my knuckles, they're gonna grow like men.
They're gonna be
knuckles.
manly. My granddad told me that too because I got the pop of them. I think I'm alright, but I do crack my knuckles.
I can tell you, I don't crack my. I have not cracked my
She
knuckles.
still
since
got
I
nigga
heard that.
knuckles.
I ain't gonna lie.
Don't put that out there. Now everybody must be looking at my hands.
What's another one, y'all? What's another one?
Nothing. Don't say nothing because it sounds stupid. For real.
course,
this is why we're talking about it.
They say shaving your eyebrows and stuff, they wouldn't grow back, but sometimes they grow back thicker, but then sometimes they don't grow back at all. So that's like a
toss up.
So can you imagine that? Because I heard if you shave it, it will grow back thicker. Can you imagine? I went in the bathroom, shaved my eyebrows off,
and you ain't got none.
Shaved my hair on my legs and my arms. My hair in my legs and my arms has never grown back ever, and neither really has my eyebrows.
And they been the same.
That's crazy.
Cause I don't even be understanding why kids be wanting to cut stuff off. Like why?
Jay, you a bald faced lie. Listen,
I am, and no,
I told the truth.
Another wise tale.
Listen.
Let me see.
They say if you pee on a jellyfish sting, that it will stop it from hurting.
Yes. Now I heard that's true. Watch.
Actually, they say it's not true.
Really?
Jellyfish stings result from millions of stinging cells. And hold on, closer. I'm trying to get my information on. It doesn't use fresh water because that can cause more venom to be released. Use a flat object to scrape off the sting cells, or gloves or tweezers if you have them. And when you're done, rinse the area with hot water or take a hot shower to ease the pain.
Not piss, huh?
But your ass gonna be in pain.
Now, how do y'all feel about the mosquito bites? Do you think drawing an X stops the itching?
What? God damn.
Y'all never heard of that? See what I'm saying? Y'all never heard of that?
And I would tell you,
scratch it.
A couple of times it did work. With me doing it did work. But for the majority, it didn't work.
I was gonna get some alcohol and put it on.
I do peroxide because alcohol gonna sting.
Whatever.
I'm not scratching it.
Yeah.
I'm not scratching it.
Right.
So just alcohol. Every time I start itching, just alcohol.
Okay. What about the old wives' tale that you can't don't swim after you eat?
You'll get cramps.
That was true for me. Anytime I swim after I eat, even right now, I will cramp out.
Mm-hmm. So do you think it's because that you were told that, and so that's why you do it, or you just
that was one that I believed. So so I did believe one.
So the worst thing that can happen from swimming after eating is a small, harmless cramp. Swimming can be exhausting as any other sport, so that's why kids should take breaks every couple of hours. Mm-hmm. But no, it says you can get small cramps.
Mm-hmm. The way these children are now jumping in and out of these pools, eating pretzels, hot dog, ice cream, No.
You don't think that's true?
I believe it's true for development.
Yeah.
If you just sitting in the pool, you dance once. But now, children are more active in pools than we were. Because they doing more things. They getting on their back in the day, PSPs, getting on their games, their phones, jumping right back in the pool, blah, blah, blah. So, these ain't even wise tales, y'all talking about. These just bullshit myths.
So what would be an example of wise tales then?
The Bible. The thing that's in the Bible. Like,
you think it's a wives' tale?
Wise.
A wise tale.
Wise tales
It's a difference between a wives' tale, which is told by...
No, I was just talking about wise tales. Wise tales is things that's wise. Shit, I mean,
to the elders, what they were saying was wise.
No, there wasn't. That wasn't bullshit.
What was
Okay, so I guess we should start with
what's
the
another wise
definition.
tale?
I mean, wise tales is like, don't chew gum at the dinner table because it's rude, which it is.
Okay, let's define it. An old wives' tale is a traditional belief or a piece of advice that's passed down informally, often by the word of mouth, which is wisely repeated, but it's not actually based on scientific fact. Right. Essentially, a kind of superstition or folk myth. The core meaning refers to traditional unscientific beliefs passed as if they are true, especially about health, pregnancy, childbearing, and everyday life.
Yeah, those bullshit tales.
Perfect. And I remember this one. You can predict the sex of your baby based on your baby bump.
You can. If it's low, it's gonna be a boy. If it sits up high, it's a girl.
How about
So
she
both
just
of
a fat? How about she a fat motherfucker anyway?
It's just gonna be. It's gonna be wide. It's gonna be
both
big.
of my daughters, I carried low and wide, but not up high, and they told me they were boys, and clearly they were
what they were
not.
talking about.
Yeah.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hey.
Hey.
This is Sylvester.
Hey Sylvester, how are you?
You the Sylvester lie.
No, hey Sylvester, how are you doing?
Hey G.
I'm good. I'm saying my name is Sylvester. I don't know no G right now.
Okay. Go ahead, Sylvester.
Yeah. So you say, y'all talking about wise tales and whatever?
Yes.
Like, so I don't know if this is a wise tale, but what did they used to call like the Little Red Riding Hood that told kind of a story but gave you like
a fable?
Like
fable.
A fable?
Yes.
Or a fairy tale. A Mother Goose story. What do they call? Yeah, a fairy tale.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I
no,
never heard of a fable.
No, Little Red Riding Hood was about staying your ass on the main road and not talking to strangers.
Yeah, it was
that wasn't a fairy tale.
Like a folk tale.
A folk tale. Yeah.
Folk tale.
A folk tale.
Is that kind of like a wise tale too?
You said, would that be considered a wise tale too?
Yeah, it's like it's something that's passed down from generation to generation. But what a folk tale does, it is a story that has a meaning. Yeah. It has a lesson in it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I say I didn't want to call it a fairy tale, because fairy tale like Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
That's like Sleeping Beauty, you know?
Right.
The wolves would have really got Little Red Riding Hood ass though, you know what I'm saying? This bro wasn't about to wake up from no kiss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Knowing the stories, yeah.
But I would say, what's y'all favorite wise tale from like, or something that y'all parents used to always tell y'all back when y'all was young, or grandparents, whatever? What's y'all favorites, real quick? I just want to hear them.
Bad luck comes to you when you look at a cockeyed man or woman in the face.
That's superstition, dog.
Oh, okay.
Keep living.
Well, that could be kind of like a wives' tale, because a wives' tale can be superstition or
wise tale, not wife.
A wise tale.
Yeah, keep living.
They're so close.
What you mean keep living? That ain't no wise tale. That's good.
That's something that he said that.
No, yeah, but older people do. They'll be like, you tell like, I don't know about that. They be like, well, keep living.
Yeah.
I was told that getting over one hump just prepares you for the next one, and it's gonna. It's getting over what my grandmother used to say. Getting over one hump prepares you for the next one, because the next one's going to be steeper.
Well, that may be true, because in life you gonna keep going over humps. It's ebb and flow. It's highs and lows.
That's biblical.
And one one thing prepares you for the next. That reminds me of something T.I. said about when his best friend got killed. That prepared him for the death of his daughter. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be able to take that if he wouldn't have went through his friend dying first, you know?
Yeah. Oh, T.I. daughter died?
Yeah, they had she was like stillborn or died very young.
Gotcha.
Like short after birth, yeah. But you know what my favorite one was?
What is it?
From my dad. He used to always tell me, vast gratification is the destruction of our people.
Say it one more time.
Vast gratification will lead to the destruction of our people or whoever.
Fast gratification. Okay. That's kind of like the story of the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise and the hare. The tortoise and the hare. Mm-hmm. What is it? Slow and steady.
I didn't say fast.
No, what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
say fast.
What did you say? Because it sounded like you said fast.
Vast with a V. Vast gratification.
Well, it sounded like you said fast, but vast. Okay.
Yeah,
I agree on that. I agree on that. I agree totally.
Just not being able to want everything right now and not being patient and waiting and planning and different things like that.
Isn't vast and fast almost the same word?
Semantics.
No, I don't think so.
It a little bit, but no.
It may be a synonym.
The vast means shit because I be wanting to know. This period. The meaning of vast is great size or amount or degree or especially extent or scope.
That's what she said.
Shut up.
Hey, this nail lady got a big stupid thing behind her.
You know what? Hang up.
Thanks for telling me. But I think one of a good fable is about the story about the tortoise and the hare. How the hare ran the race. It was the tortoise and the hare. They were running the race. Mm-hmm. So the hare, he ran as fast as he could, and he knew the tortoise was moving slow. So he got beside himself. He got full of himself. Like, oh, he can't catch up with me, so I can take a nap and I can still beat him. Mm-hmm. So he laid down and took a nap, and the tortoise, he just was steady and slow, but he just kept going.
I'm going to win.
And he passed. And he crossed the finish line before the hare because the lesson was don't be overconfident, don't be cocky, mm-hmm. and that was the lesson to not be.
Never doubt no one else.
Mm-hmm. And that part, and with the tortoise was to keep going, be consistent, and you will get where you need to go.
Most definitely.
Dorian laying some down in these comments. I heard the never go down the same road twice. I heard that. I heard the don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Mm-hmm. I've heard the don't take any wooden nickels and keep on living and you'll find out. Yeah.
And then nothing in life is free.
I've heard that one too.
Yeah. What? It's free?
Nothing in life is free.
That's kind of true.
When I heard that, I used to get popped in the mouth a lot because I was like, wasn't that free? Yeah.
See,
your ass was just bad.
Like you hear me? I'm like, see, yeah.
I was very determined to really
test the waters.
Test the waters.
Test the
waters.
That's exactly what that
you
was.
never know how deep it is unless you test it, right?
My daddy used to always tell me. He said, if you try it, you might like it, and it might destroy you. So don't. It's okay. It's okay not to try it.
Yeah, and a hard head make a soft behind.
Oh, I don't like that one because my grandmother used to say that all the time to me.
To beat your ass.
Okay, no, for real. All the time. Now that's true.
What I used to hate was switches. My mother used to tear me up with a daggone switch. I used to be
you know what's the most disrespectful thing ever? It's the making you go and pick your own switch. And don't try to pick a switch that's just not gonna hurt you.
Those sounds are about Cam.
You got to go out there.
It's like the Family Guy intro.
This is what they tell you. So you got one more time to go out there and pick you a switch before I go out there and pick it. Mm-hmm. So now you trying to find the thickest one you can.
See, yeah.
I remember one time.
See, but I found the thickest one to break them. So now you gonna come out here and get these small ones because ain't no big ones.
Well, you bad because I wasn't trying to big bad my mama. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I went and got it, and that's it because she was crazy.
No, my mother didn't play the switch game.
She not crazy, but she ain't play.
My mother didn't play the switch game. She'd knock me the hell out.
Because you're a boy.
Of course, I'm like, you a boy. The hell?
Yeah.
No, they wasn't doing that to the girls.
Right. They be like, get a switch. You be like, okay.
A switch, a belt, a paddle. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother, she loved the switches until, like I said, I started breaking all the big ones. And then she was like, so blame yourself. And then she grabbed the belts. And I was like, damn.
A person that has nothing will help you lose everything.
Ooh. That part.
That's a good one. That's a wise tale.
If they ain't got nothing to lose. That's why they always tell you don't bother a coward.
That's biblical too.
But it also tells you don't bother a coward. You'll keep trying to punk somebody and try to make them feel small and keep on. And if you back them in the corner, they gonna come out eventually.
Most
when you least expect it.
That's what happened to me. Like my bully, he literally walked past me while he was walking to sit behind me, and he smacked the bejesus out of me.
Jesus.
And I just started like puffing up. The teacher was wrong. She was like, "What's wrong?" And I grabbed a chair in front of him and said, "He keep fucking with me." And I started beating his ass right there and behind me. He couldn't run. He couldn't run nowhere. He couldn't do nothing. And
but he
beat. But they were like, "Damn, Miles beat your ass." I did, and I was in middle school. Shout out to Roderick Starworth.
Monkey see, monkey do. Oh yes. Oh, and the birds of a feather flock together. I just want you to know that is so untrue.
That's very true.
That's true.
That's very
the
true.
company you keep.
I ain't gonna lie, Miss Dextrous. I used to think that it wasn't, but it's true. Even if it's to an extent, even if they aren't physically doing whatever it is that person is doing, in some way, shape, form, or capacity, they're okay with it or can tolerate it because they're still dealing with that person, and that person is still doing what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. And the people
how they meant that. And they meant your friends is the same way you are. That's what the hell they mean.
That's not it. Your friends are a reflection of you. Because if she a hoe, people gonna think that you one, even if you're not.
That is very true.
So you gotta be careful about that.
That's what it ended up being, but that ain't what my elders meant back then. They meant, oh, so you doing this, she doing the same thing, and it was like,
that's what I said, to an extent.
They're really sweet. The other three of us, we really not. We're still trying to figure out why they hanging with us.
And in some form of fashion, that fourth one is gonna become the fourth one.
Yeah, I got a old folks lore tale from Africa. It was a woman.
I was about to say Lord of the
and
Rings.
she wanted to. She wanted help with her chores. So the mountain spirit gives her seeds that grow into gourds, and these gourds transform into children who help her with all the housework. One child, Ketete, struggles with chores and is often called a calabash by Shindo in frustration. This insult causes Ketete to revert back to a gourd. Regretfully, Shindo asks the other children for help, and Kekite is turned back into a child. So Shindo learns to cherish and respect all of her children, no matter what their abilities. So that was the folktale, to cherish your children and respect them, no matter what their abilities. Because a lot of times as parents, people be thinking your kids can do this. Well, go do this, go do that, go do the other. Sometimes you have to show a child what to do. Sometimes we just assume kids know how to do things that they may not know what to do.
And sometimes you assume adults can do certain things too, and they just can't, because
you have to show them.
Yeah, the whole thing about wise tales is that they're wise. It shows wisdom. Like a lot of biblical
stories.
Yeah, principles are nothing but wise tales.
Yeah, they just take them and break them down in a different way. Break it down.
I mean, I don't think it's a different way. I think they break it down in the more dumbest way you can get it, like the best way you can receive it. I mean, bottom line, sacrifice, all these things are words and key words in life that people don't even use because they be thinking about, I ain't about to sacrifice myself. You do every day.
Right. Sacrifice is not like, they always, when they think of sacrifice, think about sacrificing animals.
Yeah.
Or you had to take your son up to the rock and and sacrifice him. All those were just stories, principles to show you for that person.
Right.
They wasn't for you. He ain't asking you to sacrifice nobody.
Right.
He done already sacrificed his son for you, so he ain't got to. You ain't got to do all that.
Well, but
I think they are to show us, and a lot of times people want to take things literally, so then they don't want to understand.
There you go. That's the bottom line.
They don't want to understand because they don't want to acknowledge or go by the rules. They want to do what they want to do. So that's why you get all this, the Bible ain't this, the Bible ain't. It's not that. It's not. It's just that you don't want to. Just say you don't want to surrender to it. Say you don't want to believe it. Say you want to do what you want to do. And so go do what you want to do. But don't be saying that it's not this and that and the other.
I believe that the Bible is 1,000% correct. I just don't believe in the places and the names. That's all. And I tell you, the principles is always there.
And the principles are in the Quran. The principles are in every biblical.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
But but one thing you said true, you have to be willing to receive it. And most people are not willing to receive the truth, even if it's right in front of them. And I've learned that in life. No matter how much you tell people something's gonna happen, they don't believe it until it's time. And when that time comes, they're like, "Damn it, he said that it was gonna happen." But it's not because I'm trying to be right. It's just that I lived that life already, and I'm just trying to tell people: the more you learn, the better you be in life.
And then the other thing is, if I think a lot of times younger people get upset with older people telling them things. They're telling you things so you won't make the same mistake. They don't want you to get hurt. They want to save you from the pitfalls, but people are so hard-headed that they want to just keep on, well, I'm going to go find out on my own. So sometimes you got to lose your life and don't get another chance because you should have listened the first time, because that's what's happening. People think that they just go, well, I can do it because I can. Sometimes you don't get another chance. Sometimes you got one chance to get it right, or do right. Do the right thing.
I don't even think that is true. I don't think you don't really have a second chance. You just had an opportunity that you slid by, because it's coming back to you. And then some people make the same mistake more than once. And that be the crazy part. Like, have I ever made the same mistake twice? Yes. But I have never seen the situation and I overcame it, and I seen it again and then repeated it.
Cause see, sometimes though it come in packaged differently. Yeah, so that's why you gotta learn about your discernment. Cause sometimes it'll come packaged differently. You be like, this ain't that. And then later on, after you go through it, you like, ooh, that was that. That was so then now that's your 2 times. So now you like, okay, Lord, I'ma listen to that still small voice inside of me that told me this ain't that. But I wanted it to be that. So I just, in my mind, tricked myself into thinking, I'm gonna do this because this is something good for me when it wasn't.
Dorian said something. Let's go with Dorian said. Dorian said, stop telling people what's good for them. Let them find out on their own, especially if you're not a teacher to begin with. Well, the whole truth is, Dorian, the only reason why I tell people what's not good for them, in a sense, because a lot of people are not built for the truth. A lot. Like, I played football before, and
they knocked the hell out of you. That's why he ain't got no damn sense.
No, the truth is, I was probably one of the smallest people playing football, but I had the heart of a lion when it came to football, and I never got hurt. But I used to hurt a lot of people when I played, and I said, if I'm able to hurt people with a non-malicious heart, I can only imagine people who didn't eat yesterday, who father may beat them and tell them you better get your ass on that field, to where their mama telling them you ain't gonna never be shit because your daddy ain't shit. And then those people are really trying to hurt somebody. Yeah. And then that's what made me stop playing football, because my heart.
I didn't want to hurt people.
I didn't want to hurt people, and my coach was like, hell yeah, next time do this. And then my mother had cancer, and I was like, I'm done. That's it. And I was thinking, like, maybe I shouldn't have hurt no boy last week. You know what I mean? But that ain't had nothing to do with my mother's cancer, of course, now that I'm older. But,
Yeah, because football is a malicious sport, too. They be
boxing.
Like, her kill. Yeah. And it's like, you look back, and it's like you're saying, I was hurting these people. Yeah. You might have blew somebody's knee out, that, whatever. But it's...
I done broke about, in street football, I broke about 3 people's legs. 2 collarbones. In regular football, I done damaged a lot of people with pads on. I done gave about 7-8 people concussions. It was just But after I look back at it, I'm like, damn. I seen one of the guys. He played football all the way to college. He's just sitting in Coney Island counting pennies that he counted over and over because he had so many concussions.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just certain things I just backed up.
And I also think that people need to look at their children's gifts and stop trying to live their life through their children. Because you have a lot of men who, half of them couldn't play any type of sport, wasn't good at nothing, and then they see the potential in their child, and they probably are good at sports. But is that what that child wants to do? That's the question. And then you see them when on their signing day and the mamas is crying and the daddies is crying and half of them is crying because they like, oh yeah, payday.
Yeah.
But I just believe that when your children are successful, that's their money.
Yeah, all day.
It is not your money. It is not for you to go quit your job or whatever or bank on the success of your child. I want my son to be successful. I want the children in my family to be successful. But what if you come into, God blesses you to get whatever you get, that's for you. That's not for me. That's for you. What were you about to say?
No, I dig that because in my whole entire life, I always said my daughters would take after me. You know what I mean? As far as creativity, and they have. You know what I mean? My oldest, she used to work for HBO. She did a lot of stuff in movie productions, and she knew she began to draw at a later age, like when she was like 17. But like my daughter now, she can draw, she can sing, and all that. Like, you know, but those are the things that's naturally
embedded in her.
Yes, and I have learned that I would never like try to push my daughters to do anything that they didn't want to, because once you do that, anybody can push them.
It take away their joy too, and their love and their freedom.
Most definitely.
And that's why when a child reaches a certain age, you have to let them make their own decisions and stop trying to continuously make decisions for them. The age of accountability is 12. We're supposed to lead our kids, guide our kids and things, but at some point they have to have an opinion and a mind of their own, and we need to stop trying to stifle that. And you gonna do what I say, and listen to them and talk to them.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And become getting the not be a friend, but be in a mode of mentorship to try to guide them. But listen to your kids. You have to listen to them.
Have to.
I agree with that.
Any more wise tales that you think that people should have listened to?
Stay in your own lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say that because sometimes God will give you a purpose, and you need to stay on your purpose, because your purpose ain't everybody else's purpose.
Exactly.
So you gotta stay where you at. And a lot of times people will try to talk you out of your purpose. You can't do this, you can't do that. I think my mother used to always tell me, don't listen to other people. You gotta listen to yourself.
Definitely.
Yes.
Because when the outside voices are the ones to get you off your path, you go to the left or the right. That's why the word of God say, narrow is the way.
I agree with Dorian. Teach kids to think critically. I definitely believe that, but don't be hard on them on thinking critically.
Yeah. Give
them an example that make them see themselves not wanting to be that thing that they trying to go after. In my life.
In my mind.
Okay. I used to, everybody who I wound up hanging around with, they was all street people. They wound up be engulfed into the streets. My brother Dion, he told me, Pete, don't worry about this, bro. Just keep being you. Keep the fact you want to be a DJ. Keep the fact that you want to sing your music. And as I did, I sought after that. And at the age of 13, 14, going on 14, 13, but going on 14, I wanted to become an engineer, right, for sound. First by stage, then by studio. But it was because I always wanted to control my own destiny. And I needed a destiny that I have that choice to control it. People telling me what to do was not going to work for me. And it's only because I watched Roots, right? Roots was the deciding.
I'm gonna be free,
right? Roots was the deciding factor in my life, because I never wanted a white man to tell me what to do ever in life.
No faulting.
And even when I had my own the printing, I go to my vendor. He's a white guy, right? He said, "Miles, pick up that box." I'm like, "What?" Like,
you talking to?
he said, that's your box right there. I was like, oh, okay, I got you.
Okay, I thought you was you.
Yeah, because
Be clear with your communication. Be clear.
And then after that day, he said, Miles, why did you take offense when I asked you? I said, I didn't take offense, but it just sounded like you was ordering me to do something. I said, I watched Roots too many times. He just looked at me like, oh, I ain't mean nothing
but
about
this
that.
time, I'm the one with the axe.
Well, I'm not, well, not only that, I'm the one in control, and I pay you.
Right.
So don't you dare tell me what to do. And I felt
So
like
you
that.
look at me and say, Master.
No, you
I'm
don't
just playing.
have to call me
I'm
master.
joking, I'm joking.
But just know these masters that's in my hand pay your bills.
That part.
And I just really learned, like, if people want to tell me something, you don't have to talk to me nice, but you have to understand I'm my own man, and I dance to my own drum.
I think that the respect is something that is so necessary. Just respect people and treat them with a high regard, just like you want somebody to treat you with a higher regard. And even if you don't respect them, still you can be respectful. Do what you have to. You got to respect people because that could have went a whole nother way.
Oh, most definitely. It almost went a whole nother way.
It could have gone a whole nother way. So we have to be mindful.
At least he asked for understanding. Like, he came back and was like, hey, why does this bother you the way that it did? He could have just, just disregarded it or belittled it like it wasn't a thing for you. And that could have created tension for the business. So
he could have saved his life.
Yeah.
Because if he could have, somebody else could have came in there later on that day that is got some stuff going on, and you like, get that box, and he'd be like, what? And then it don't be your drama, but you get snapped on because of your tone, because you didn't. So it is good that you got understanding.
Yeah.
But
I mean, and seeking understanding, it should be a must for everybody.
Yes.
I don't listen. That's why I tell people.
With all that, get it understanding.
Yes.
So that's biblical. Yeah. Reading is not fundamental. Reading is a must.
It's essential to your existence.
Yeah, exactly.
People need to, and I have a problem with that. I know so many people, we want to constantly do things, but nobody reads books anymore. I read books all the time.
I read books
I constantly read books. I always got a book, somebody's book. So we need to start just putting that back into our children to read.
Yeah,
I was so, my little nephew, bless his heart, I love him so much. Hi, Connor. You probably gonna watch this. But his buddy in school. But he
already in school. He go to year-round school.
He's in they live in Atlanta.
Oh.
The Atlanta area. So he is in the 3rd grade now. Mm-hmm. And last year when he got tested in the 2nd grade, they tested him because he was reading at a 9th grade level.
Damn, a 9th grade?
And he is and he get on my daggone nerves because he be and the fact is and he know everything. I be like,
yeah, I can't even brag on my daughter after that one.
I love it.
Yeah, Poodle. Anyway, so no,
I love it.
No,
go, Connor.
No, but my daughter, when she was reading 2 grades above her, I was proud of her. But it went from me always having a book in my hand, and she would wind up picking up, and she would be like, "Daddy, I'll read you." I said, "Okay, you want to read to me?" Yeah, and she's like, "What did it say?" And I'd be like, "Poodle," and I had to read to her because at that time she was like 4. But once she got into reading heavy, shout out to Nate and Melissa who taught know how to teach kids how to do things, boy, without beating them and all that. But reading is unfortunately a lost art. It is because of AI and social media. I'm not gonna say because of AI, but I will say because of social media.
And parental responsibility.
Say that word.
Parental responsibility.
Oh, okay. I thought you said irresponsible.
No, because as a parent, we have to guide.
Yes, all that.
You only have so much time. My nephew, the one I'm talking about, that reads so well.
Damn, 6 levels above his grade.
Yes, he was addicted to Roblox.
Yeah.
So he on Roblox, and my sister would pay for it, and she would let him play it because that was his little thing or whatever. And he like, So one day, she told him he couldn't play.
Oh, he had a fit.
And he was like, I can't play. And she was like, no, you're not going to play. You can play it tomorrow. But she said the next day, homework had to get done. It wasn't, he missed his time for Roblox. He couldn't play because he missed his time period because he had too much homework. She said that little person had a meltdown. And she said, I just looked at him like, we really doing this? And he got to hollering. And she said he had he was going crazy because he couldn't play this game. And she said, could you please hand me your tablet? And he handed it to her. She said, delete. And he was like, and she was like, there'll be no more Robux because at this point, this is controlling you.
Yeah.
And for you to act a fool on me, we got rid of that. And if you say something else, you get tapped.
Right.
Yeah. And that was it. And
that's
I
great.
was like,
That's great.
I said, that's too much.
That's great
I said, why
parenting.
would you do that? She said, because she said, Cameron, he was addicted to the game. If you would have saw the way this boy totally out of character,
I agree and
acting
disagree,
a fool with
Dorian.
me, she deleted the game.
Yeah,
Well,
she had to control that there early.
I want to go to what Dorian just said.
Wow.
He said, and this is part, it doesn't promote critical thinking. AI is doing all the work. Here's the truth about, to me, with AI. I was totally against AI. But I promised myself I would not miss what I missed
The opportunity?
What I missed on when music studios became digital, right? I wouldn't go into people's studios when they was the digital because that was lazy.
So that stifled your growth.
My growth in music. The AI would not stifle my growth in business.
We have to be willing to learn different things. I want to learn
and being creative now. So AI, if you were a critical thinker, I was a critical thinker, but it makes me think of things in AI that helps me. You feel me? That I'm not going to spend 4 years to go to college to learn Python programming.
So basically, you are taking the opportunity to control the AI instead of letting the AI control you.
Yeah.
Because if you don't learn, it will control you because you'll be like a lot of people who just want to just.
Dorian, it might be a scam.
Everything real.
It might be a scam to those who are scamming. However, what I will say with AI,
it's a beautiful tool.
It's a tool.
With AI,
it's a tool for convenience, just like anything else.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I agree with this. I agree with Dorian. Like with art, when it comes to art design work, AI cheat you and believe that what it's done. As long as it's done, it should be cool.
They'll cheat you to believe like it's something original and it's not.
And then, so when I tried out recently, I asked somebody, I was doing a logo, so I said I did one in AI, and they did it in AI, and it gave the exact same thing. I said, make me a logo for truck driving, and I'm in the Detroit area, right? It made me design, and I told her to put in the same thing. And it did the same thing. So what I realized is
it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's about.
However, if I could see, I know how to tell it. Say, make this, and I just take the good elements. I said, now give me the elements of the flyer.
Yeah.
And I can utilize it and edit it myself.
Yeah.
I
think that's the critical thinking part, the skill that you take to make the prompts be specific to exactly what you want, and maybe having to tweak those, know the right terminology to use to,
But that's the part of the critical thinking. That most people don't get because even though I do a flyer for Cam's birthday party, I need the balloons to be black and white or black and gold. If she do that, we all gonna come out with the same turnout. You know what I mean? Some things might be changed.
But I might need to say I want black and gold with purple sparkles, and
exactly.
You gotta be specific.
So the specific semantics will have that critical thinking going, so that it won't look like yours or yours. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, but still gonna have the basics.
Do we have a caller?
Yeah.
Or is that on?
Caller, you on there?
Caller.
I have to respectfully disagree with all of that. First of all, before you had AI, a calculator, you had to figure it out. Our minds were much sharper. Let me tell you, Miles, and you got to understand this too now. There was a time, we could remember all different numbers, all different locations, addresses. We had critical thought. We have gotten lazy as a society. You thinking it's convenient? Convenience is going to be the detriment of mankind. Trust me.
No,
because we are lazy. You got people that don't even want to go grocery shopping, and then you wonder why you get cyclopsoriasis.
Right. No,
you got the car driving you off the road,
right,
or going in the wrong direction. GPS, all of this stuff is a detriment, and has made society, not just black people, white. It has made society absolutely dumb and lazy.
I totally agree. I agree with that part.
There's no pluses to that.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you a plus. Like what I did for I made an invention. Now I didn't know how to program it or even put it in the computer, and of course, you know, Codex used Python for the language, and me learning Python is gonna take me 3 to 4 years. So I said, listen, this is what I want to do. It said, okay, blah 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 blah, and it spat out the code for it. When it spat out the code for it, I said, okay, now find the fabric that would be likely to use for it to warm these things up. And it was like, and it gave me, I said, now use that when we came up with the pattern and put it with the fabric so I can make a design for it, so I can get the what you call it? The CAD for it, the CAD, the design for it. And man, when I said it spat it out, I said, so I can really use this. I said to my mentor,
it's a tool.
It's a tool. So, however, most people use AI. I do agree with Dorian in a very lazy way.
Yeah, because now you look at a lot of flyers and stuff from movies. They all look exactly the same. It's like, could you please get another movie cover? You stop doing the AI. Go back and find somebody who's gonna draw
find you a graphic designer.
Or a graphic designer who, you know, doing
totally
it yourself
agree.
is not working.
Totally agree.
When
I agree with you.
Go on,
I would say this much: Elon Musk is an opportunist. He's not a genius.
No,
he has shifted. He has shifted the company that he owns to making robots, AI-generated robots to replace everyone. And he's not the only one.
That's a movie called iRobot. Yep.
Well, listen, movie, whatever.
No, life
It-
in movies.
when
Life
it happens, listen, when it happens,
life.
When it happens, it won't be no movie. It's gonna be for real.
I said art imitates
So,
life. They tell us everything in the movies before it ever happens.
Well, the imitation won't be as clear and concise, and you will have a hero and a happy ending. That's all I'm saying. So let's understand what we're dealing with. There was a time when we can clone humans. The technology is there. We clone animals. Matter of fact, we're eating clone food now. None of the food that we're eating is actually real.
Yeah.
And most people, but Dorian, we gotta realize when people say clone people, right? People think cloning people like me, they just gonna clone a person, me sitting right here right now to say, no, they can clone the embryo and all that. Yes, you are absolutely
Grow
correct.
it in a lab and accelerate the growth. All of that.
Our food is grown in a lab. Our diamonds. That you heard about Johnny Dane? He just got raided because he's been selling these rappers and these athletes millions of dollars worth of fake diamonds because it was created in the lab. That's why I don't really care so much for jewelry, because it's all fake. Everything on this planet is fake, AI generated in a sense. We have been lazily doing this for the last 20 plus years.
Facts.
Auto stop starting your car is AI.
That's
the memory seat on your door when you get your seat, when you press the button, that's AI.
And that's
Y'all
why
understand
that's why they're trying to replace all the cars with newer cars and trying to get rid of the older cars so they can just turn the cars off.
And how you know that this is in play right now to erase humanity? Because they've already ran a pandemic. It killed millions of people, but it didn't kill enough. Because we regenerate more people, right?
Yes.
While you had us in-homed, quarantining us, people made more children. Also, by the way, look at how they're trying to take your health care away, how they're poisoning your food, how they don't care. And what that means to me is the powers that be, the oligarchs, the people that really run this planet are trying to reduce human population.
Yeah.
And the AI is it's almost like you want to sit down with your enemy, or you want to go best friend with your enemy, the thing that's going to destroy your society.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
True. Damn. Thank you for the education, Dorian. We really,
Thank you, Dorian.
really appreciate it, bro. And he just hung up like
he dropped the microphone.
You dropped the microphone.
Okay.
Bertrand.
I said what the hell I said.
I said what I said when I said. Shout out to everybody who's checking us out. It's so many names. I can't even really shout them out.
Yeah.
Come on in, Omar. Omar says he's here. Omar, come on in. Come to the back, Omar. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have just walked out. Maybe.
Oh no, you're fine. Tell him he can come in.
Okay. So. Listen, so we about to go to commercial break right quick, and we going to commercial break. We'll be right back. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on Podcastic.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with Podcastic. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary where self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top-quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now, 248-910-3537.
In a world where knowledge is power, understanding the law matters. Welcome to Let's Talk Legal Podcast, where law and community meet. Join Judge Sean B. Perkins and Dr. Calvin T. Mann every Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they break down real legal issues impacting everyday people, bringing law to the community with honest conversations, real insight, and information you need to know. Subscribe now to Let's Talk Legal Podcast on YouTube. If you don't talk, you just might walk.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind Show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show.
Oh yeah, we are back. Omar didn't want to be on that camera. Oh my gosh. Omar, man, you about 16 years old. Shout out to Omar. Listen. So how you pronounce your last name, Omar? Najer or Najer?
No, Najer.
Najer, okay.
Najer.
We doing Najer shit around here.
Right.
Like Major.
I like Najer.
So listen, y'all. We talking about old wise tales. Do you believe them or not? Omar, you have any wise tales that you believe in?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Something like your mom or your grandma used to tell you?
I don't remember, tell you the truth. I'll even think about it. So.
Okay.
Like, cook the food.
I think we hear them so much is because our elders are still saying them, especially to the younger generation. They're really saying the same ones. And unfortunately, I'm that one over there going, that ain't true.
Jay, nobody wants to care.
And they be ready to throw me out, but they can't whoop me anymore because I'm grown.
I mean, they can't whip you, especially now.
No, they cannot.
It's like now the people in my family are of an age there. I just want to listen to them and respect them, because they're like older. They like almost, they like 99, 80 something. So I think that when people get older, some people, they do have more wisdom. And so like now I really want to listen to them because I know they're in a space where they just really want to kick it and just share a lot of good things.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was always hanging around older people, so I just listen, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in my head I'm like, even my drunk ass Uncle Junior, when I found out Uncle Junior was gay though, it just fucked me up, me messed my mental up.
I got to say,
I ain't find out he was gay till I turned 52. Okay, Cam.
Wait, because I'm looking like no. Okay, gotta be over here.
I always believe it's Cam, but no. When I found out my Uncle Junior was gay, I was like, damn. And then the bad part, I found out me, Q, and Kevin, and their Uncle Junior was gay.
Oh, dang.
We was like thinking like that we had the same damn uncle.
Was it so it's kind of like a... I'm
trying not to laugh, but I can't help it.
No, it was kind of like, so everybody wanted to name their gay son Junior?
Right.
I mean, yeah, but, it just, so happened that people turn gay, I guess, after a while.
I like listening to my older people, but when they start spitting that same, the wives' tales that they were spitting, I just can't let them fly. Now everything else they can say what they need to say, but them old wives' tales, no. You're not gonna tell my grandbaby that he can't do ABCD because it causes ABCD. Because no, it doesn't. I've proven it, and my children have proven it because I washed their hair all the time and took them the hell outside. And yeah, no.
It all depends on. Everybody got different genes, so. I just know for a fact. I mean, different things happen for different people for different reasons.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, from our days, we probably said that to protect our children, though. Yeah. Especially when we is, yes, sir, master, no, sir, master.
Yeah.
We probably did
But
things.
the protection he needs right now, being a black man walking out, being a young black man out in these streets, is something different than don't wash your hair and come outside. Yeah. So I need some truths to be told to him, and not wives' tales.
Wives' tales often
they're actually wives' tales. To be just
it's actually two. It's actually two different ones. There are wives'
That's an encyclopedia too.
There are wives' tales, and there are wise WISE tales.
Correct.
I think with the wise tales, they give a lot of information about just different things that are happening and different examples, just like. The story of the folklore story about the little boy who cried wolf. And what was the gist of the story? He was crying wolf, lion, lion, lion. And then one day...
something actually happened and nobody believed him.
And nobody believed him. So I think the wives' tales are good in some instances because they do have a bit of truth to them.
I love the wise tales. It's the wives ones that I have a problem with. You're not going to tell him nothing fake. You're not also going to tell him that he can't ask you why.
If it doesn't have I think more than anything, if we're teaching our children things, if it doesn't have a meaning, teach them something that has a meaning.
Give them substance. If you give them substance, you don't have to worry about it.
Just don't give them no BS because you heard it and you pass it along.
So Omar, when you were a kid, like what were some stories like your grandma told you? I know somebody told you something, honey.
Oh, to be honest, my grandma didn't get into the stories. My grandma was Chaldean, old school. So not much from her. Except she made the food. Stories and stuff? No, not really.
No.
Okay. So she had, a little bit of rough life.
Right.
Okay. So I could make a joke on one of them.
What's the joke?
That's a joke.
But if you do something, you're going to get a hairy palm or something.
Oh, be quiet.
See that?
The hairy palm with the anyway.
Oh my God, I never heard that one.
Oh, what? That was one of the biggest ones.
Maybe it's because I'm not a boy.
If you touch a tallywhacker, you don't wind up growing hair. You're growing hair in your palm.
Oh my God, I never heard that one.
That's what kept guys.
I like to make jokes. So.
Yeah, trying to.
That's a good one.
Speaking of reaching out.
No, I'm not.
So I got a question. Is there anything in law that goes with wise tales and wives tales that's comparable? Like if you bring up something in law, that's a standard thing, that principles that they go by, but they also have a thing to where
like a story to go along with.
He's a lawman.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah,
I say that's my lawyer all the time.
Yeah.
You do?
Oh my God, really mouth. Not that I can think of, really. To be honest.
Okay.
He just clicked.
Don't worry about it.
Those wives' tales, maybe that there's such thing as justice.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? That one.
Did you tell us that story?
Yeah, there is no justice.
There is no justice.
I did hear that. There's no such thing as justice. I remember that.
For a lot of things there isn't.
Yeah.
My opinion, but.
What's your opinion on that?
There's no justice.
Right. You see a lot of things happen. You see, people who, rape kids or whatever, and they're out in like 9 months. you know,
Right.
or I love them. They get like personal bonds. It's like, really, how much do you care about the children out there when you're doing stuff like that?
I think that they should. I think that
Absolutely.
what they should go back to the eye for an eye, and whatever's done to you do to others.
They
you
need to
should be
cut off
done
their
to you.
penis.
I think it
Period.
should be done to you. I like that one movie when he said, "I'ma call my big pipeline."
Oh, yeah. You talking about
people came from the penitentiary, and he was in there like, what? Yeah, because now whatever you did,
what was that?
It was a
Pulp Fiction.
That
was Pulp Fiction.
There's another movie called The Godfather. With what's the ugly guy name?
The actual Godfather.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker.
Why you say
he is? He like a chemistry set that didn't go right.
I'm not gonna go there with you.
I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
but he's a hell of an actor.
And,
Yes, he is.
And the police officer raped his daughter while she was in the police.
In the police station. They grabbed her up. Yeah.
Right, and raped her. So he wound up getting the police officer and tying him up backwards in a chair and had Big Dick Bubba come through and tear him apart. And I ain't blame him. I probably would have did the same. He probably would have died. But, you know.
Yeah.
But see, what happens is people think, in that instance, his daughter was a drug addict. And I think that's probably one of the bad parts is that people think that if people use drugs or they have problems, that they're not loved or they're worthless. They are a person with a problem. And so therefore the system and different people treat them different ways because they do have an addiction, and that's not fair.
It's not
true.
Because they are
not.
And
do you mind if we probe a little bit into you being a lawyer?
Go ahead.
What type of lawyer are
Godfather
you?
of Harlem, correct, Dory?
Not my favorite, but it's collections work.
Collections?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do some other stuff on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his own business that he about to start pushing.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So do you like what you do?
It's a paycheck.
Oh.
The whole practice of law is not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. I think I've told Miles that.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and I was gonna do it. I was going into law school, and then I found out that the school part is really just books. And I'm like, hold up. So I don't know why I thought this. I don't know why, but I thought that I will be learning something, let's say for 3 months, and then I would be going into court to practice it. You know, like the assistant to a lawyer. When I found out with none of that accurate, I said, so it's just a bunch of reading for how many more years? And then I got to do what? Take. Yeah, we good. I'm not doing that.
I just think that it's sad that we live in a world where there is, like you say, there is no justice.
Yeah.
Because the people who deserve bad things, it don't happen because now everybody equates everything to money. If you can pay your way out of it, you can get out of it. Or if you have, just
connections.
Connections. That's just like what's going on in the world with a lot of these like with that Nolan Wells case. It's like his parents, they felt like we have connections, we're going to make sure that this doesn't come up. But then the universe was like, oh, not so. Here's this recording, So we're going to expose.
Have you been following that case?
Not really. Is that the one with
the black guy
he was
with
like the white kid with all the other white kids in the lake or something. Yeah, I haven't. Not much. To be honest, I don't watch news.
But when you don't, okay.
Well, a lot of.
No, I tell Jay all the time. When one black kid is with a whole bunch of white.
I'm not doing this with you again.
You can count on he's not going to come back.
What I love.
They said it's an analogy that says that when you hang around. Not all, because I've grown up in a very diverse area with I grew up with everybody. Chaldeans, Mexicans, I went to Chadsey. So, everything was there. Everybody was there. So it was like, you ain't see no color, you get beat up. You say, what? Okay.
Yeah, it was a melting pot.
So they were saying that in some circles that white people look at the token black person or the token person. I'm going to say the token person because it's not just black people, as a dog. They'll tolerate you, they'll play with you, they'll do all the things with you, but at the end of the day, you're nothing to them. They're looking at you like you are below them, that you are not, like them. And I think that that's sad that it does happen like that because it seemed like back in the day, people were more genuine. We had like genuine friendships and genuine, we would come to each other's houses, eat, sleep, do everything together. And now the world has just
It changed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it gets worse as you get older. I belonged to Franklin Athletic Club, and I was out there at the pool the other day just watching all the kids just mingling, mixing together, black and white, all just you can tell they don't look at color. But everything happens as
Yeah, because they're not born that way. It is the way they're raised. It's what's around them. It's what's pushed into them.
And most important, who their parents are.
That too. One thing that I love about the law is one thing that I realize a lot of people do not like about the law.
It can't be amended. No, go ahead.
It's based on interpretation. It's based on the interpretation, and because of that, you can. I had a lawyer tell me not to use the word loopholes, but that's exactly what they are. They're loopholes.
No, it's just that whatever.
And the best lawyer, to me, is the person who can exploit the loopholes in that interpretation.
They make you see what they want to see. So it's just you being an actor and you're convincing the people on that panel to go your way. But if we lived in a society where people had a heart and they had morals and values, you can't sway people from the truth. But people are often swayed by the truth for a lot of different reasons.
Is it swaying when it's based on interpretation? Your interpretation of this law may be completely different than mine.
If you kill somebody, you kill somebody. That's it.
But see, that's what morals doesn't belong in law.
You might have a reason to kill somebody, though, right?
You could.
Yeah.
So that's why morals doesn't belong in law.
But that a moral doesn't have anything to do with that, because if you killed somebody because they killed you or they did something to you, you could be justified.
If they killed you, you wouldn't be there.
I'm saying it's justified if they do something to you.
Yeah. The biggest word in law that they use is reasonable. What's reasonable?
Reasonable.
Correct.
All right. Everything's reasonable. What's reasonable?
Okay.
That's the interpretation.
That is their interpretation, and that's what I love about it.
Is that the thing that you don't like about it now? Because everybody just has their own different interpretations, and nobody gets to the heart of the matter.
No, I wouldn't say that. I've been like 30 years or something like doing this, and I just think it's like more of who you know, what you know, who are those connections, and then that's how a lot of it really works. So that's the problem I think I have with it the most. If you're not buddy with them, those prosecutors, you're gonna catch a charge. If you're buddy, you might not catch that charge. Everything's we'll just turn the other way.
It's all about relationship.
And the same with absolutely. A lot of it.
So it's not about justice; it's about relationship.
No, and I'm sure there's money getting thrown around.
Of course,
they don't want to say it.
Okay. So
I'll say it for you.
No, we ain't trying to get you in trouble.
Money getting thrown around, of course.
You still got to uphold for the
But this is what's crazy. Money is getting thrown around no matter where you are. It's getting thrown around in the courts. It's getting thrown around in Hollywood. It's getting thrown around in the streets. It doesn't matter where you are. It gets thrown around. Even if you're a customer service rep behind the phone, guess what? Their leverage is more hours.
I just
what I'm saying? Longer lunch. It's being thrown around no matter where you are.
People need to get back to morals.
Yes. We gotta get back. Definitely. We need to get back and talk to our people who's checking us out. Dorian. Who else is the damn Dorian? Dorian and Dorian.
Yeah, Dorian said it's all about case law. Most loopholes are found from previous cases. Absolutely.
And racism is taught because kids, if you, like you were saying, you see them in the pool or you see them at the playground, they having the best time ever. Mm-hmm. And no, they're not thinking about anything. And it's just sad that why do we do that to children?
I remember a little white kid told me, he said, "Never mind my dad, he's racist." And he kept playing. I said, "Oh, damn, okay. All right, don't go by your father. I get it." You know what I mean? Because I was saying hi to people, and we were saying hi to people. He's like, never mind my dad. He's a racist. He was like about 9 or 10 years old.
And that's just crazy. I see women, and I know some of these women that their kid will be playing with a Caucasian kid, and they will go and grab their kid. Like, no, you don't play with them. And I'm like, why are you teaching that? Like, they hate us. I said, God damn it. I want to just punch y'all in the face. It is taught. It is not something they're born. So now you're helping the system. That's the bullshit. But you think that you're doing something. No, you're not. I want my grandson to decide if this is a friend based off of the character of that person and not the skin tone that they're in. And this is why I allow him to play with anybody, everybody.
But it's not only about letting them play with anybody and everybody. It's about having those conversations.
That too.
About, hey, that's your friend. Why do you like him? Okay, cool, da-da-da-da-da. And if that's your friend and you like him, don't ever let anybody try to make you not like him because you like him or her for who they are. Don't ever let anybody try to pick them apart and try to whatever.
Pick y'all apart.
So I think that once you have to teach them also is that don't let people talk about other people to you, period. Because if they talk about you to them, talk about you to them or them to you,
they're doing the same behind your back.
They're toxic. So you got to watch out for these people. So the moment you encounter somebody who is talking about somebody or putting somebody down, you shut it down and you walk away, or you say, I don't want to talk about that. That's what we need to teach our children, not just
and some of y'all adults.
A child becomes a young adult. That's why you teach them while they're young, and then they continue to grow. But we just got to have these conversations, and because racism is stupid anyway, because there's a place called the Creation Museum, and in the Creation Museum, which is in Kentucky, it shows that all of us are hues of brown.
Oh,
there is no white, there is no black, there is nothing. I actually had a guy come and he spoke with us that worked at the Creation Museum. That's what he does.
That's that new museum they built like Noah's Ark.
Yeah, but it's been there for a while. That they're only hues of brown. We're all the same thing.
I'm like, y'all the same complexion.
Yeah, but
can be a little lighter. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're all hues of brown, so people need to stop that shit. At the end of the day, the only thing we need to be categorized is by our blood type, and that's only to save another life.
Okay. And mine is the rarest one that everybody wants.
You think so?
What? No, it is.
What is it?
I'm either O negative or O positive.
No,
I always forget which.
No, you're not.
I'm the one. I'm the universal one that can be used for everybody.
No, the
Red Cross tells me every time I gotta. I try to go and get blood.
But that's not rare.
Right.
Rare is AB. My father was AB.
Which is the one that everybody can use? Like, it's only one blood type that everybody can get.
Is
that O? It's O negative or O.
Nowadays they can can pull plasma out of everything. They got different ways to get plasma.
Yeah. So y'all listen. While Jay do her Google research, we about to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching the Rise and Crime Morning Show today. Cause she about to come on some
11-13.
Oh, O negative. I thought so. O negative is the universal red blood cell type. It can be given to everybody.
Universal is
that's
not
what I
rare,
meant.
But universal does not mean rare.
Rare,
that means you can,
okay. Yeah. I'll put the U in there next time. Universal, which means rare. Let's go.
It does not mean rare.
Everybody ain't got it.
That means you get sledded out. That ain't universal.
Hey, they sled my blood out for real. They do.
Universal means you get sledded out. Oh, that's a universal pussy over there.
They sled my blood out.
That's disgusting. But right now, we thank you.
I'm gonna tell my doctor today
on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. And until next time, peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.